Woah Vicky is back in the world. Is she? I don't know, man. I do not know. I do not know. Um, but it looked like it, y'all. It looked like she's back in the world. I got my camera turned a little bit. Um, it looked like she's back in the world. And the reason why I say this is based off, I was just on TikTok and I follow her. And if y'all don't know who Woah Vicky is, Woah Vicky, well, a lot of people should know who Woah Vicky is, but she's the girl that went viral for saying she's black. She's a white girl that's saying she's black. She was doing a lot of like ratchet stuff, uh, get into fights and stuff, and then she turned her life around and started dating Boom Gang, who eventually turned to Christ, and I think that's when she started following Christ. But now he don't even go by uh Boom Gang anymore. He go by Holy Gabbana or Holy Gabbana, something like that. I'll show y'all who he is. This is his uh page. And I think I did like a reaction video to this video before. But he used to smoke and stuff, steal stuff or whatever. And this is Woah Vicky. Uh this is Woah Vicky, who hopefully I don't show nothing. Please don't. Alright. So uh yes, this is Woah Vicky, who um even we're gonna just put Christian. As y'all see, it's a Christian fight. So that's another reason why I'm making this video. But uh she got a song called My Jesus. She's made it last year. I haven't listened to it yet. Um but anyway, the reason why I brought this topic up is because this is her TikTok. And before I bring it up, if you are the type that struggle with sexual lust or feel like this may lead you to struggle, then I advise you not to watch this part. I'm not gonna show nothing like really explicit or anything like that. But she do have TikToks of her like she's wearing a bikini. She's also on the beach and she's wearing some kind of revealing clothes. But uh it's not like I said, it's not like she's, I guess you could say, like nude or whatever. But I haven't really looked at her whole page either. Like I really haven't checked that the whole thing out. So hopefully we don't run into anything too crazy. But just like these are the videos she's making, and I would click on it, but they got songs on them, so I don't want to do that. But she's doing the money trend video right there. Um, she's doing it again right there. It's like she's flashing money, like big time. Uh, just a lot of, and she got this song called Apple Bottom. She's doing this to the Apple Bottom Jeans song, where she's just kind of sexualizing how she look, right? Like it don't look too Christ-like anymore. She's just doing some some things that would be considered red flag, right? And she's not making Christian content. Like I don't see no more Christian content. She was making Christian content, if I'm mistaken. Like she got her bottom, her cheeks hanging out. Like it's just, I feel like all of that happened too after she went here. I don't think this is a song. Let's see. Hopefully it ain't.
Okay. Uh, for those who live according to the flesh, set their minds on the things of the flesh. But those who live according to the Spirit, set their minds on the things of the Spirit. For set the mind on the flesh is death, but to set the mind on the Spirit is life and peace. For the mind that is set on the flesh is hostile to God. For it does not submit to God's law. Indeed, it cannot. Those who are in the flesh cannot please God. You, however, are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit. In fact, the Spirit of God dwells in you. Anyone who does not have the Spirit of Christ does not belong to him. But if Christ is in you, all throughout the body is dead of sin. And the Spirit is life because of the righteous. If the Spirit of him who raised Jesus from the dead dwells in you, who raised Christ Jesus from the dead, will also.
So yeah, like I noticed, like after this mission trip that she went on, um, man, like, cause she even, I think it was like this big thing that she was saying she was like missing or got kidnapped or something, right? And so let's just see. But I feel like, yeah, like I don't, I don't know. I mean, of course she's still wearing revealing clothes, right? But you could tell, like, well, oh, that's her over there again too. So ain't no telling how long she been over there. But she went from spreading the word and doing stuff like this to it just I don't know. But you see, it is different now, right? It's different. Um, and the reason why I want to bring this up is because we was just now talking about this girl right here, right? We were just now talking about this girl right here who uh turned her life to Christ, right? And my thing is, like I told y'all before, we need to stop setting these celebrities on a high pedestal just because they're celebrities. They are human just like us, and they can fall short and backslide just like us. Just like I did, what, like almost 9 months ago. But the problem is with these celebrities, they they end up they give their life to Christ and then they go about their business. They don't have no type of one-on-one, like real close discipleship where they're, getting discipled by someone who is like deep, who been in Christ for years. They're not getting discipleship, and they go on about their life, and then next thing you know, is they fall right back into the world again. I mean, look at Kanye West. Same thing, Kanye West. We see this multiple times. I think if I ain't mistaken, uh, Mase, he was like a pastor or something, right? He was a pastor, and he got like this podcast, and I heard that he be on a podcast cussing and stuff. Like he, from what I heard, I don't know, but he be on podcast like talking crazy, from what I heard. Um, Let's check it out. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what he say. That was 1 month ago. Let's see.
Along with your hosts, Mase and Cam.
Murder, what up, man?
And how many people didn't make it, and you start feeling sad.
Yeah.
It's like when you know, like a plane crashes, you're supposed to be on, but you didn't go that day. And you're like, why did I
That sounds like
make
two different things.
It's the same thing.
Nobody died in his scenario.
Oh, okay. But that's the concept.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let's see. Look at like Mase podcast, right? He got what? Oh yeah, Cameron. No, it was 2023. So we ain't gonna bring that up. That was back in 2023. Oh. Let's see.
Talk about, but
We talked about the Knicks first. The first topic of the show.
How long did it last?
A good amount, actually.
You had a good idea.
So, Mace, let me just one real quick, Mace. Let me just tell you what's going on because we got about 3 minutes from his.
Yeah.
He's mad at you for comparing Ant-Man to Jordan.
Let's see what the comments say. I don't know, man. Let's just scratch that. That's what I heard. So, please forgive me if it was gossip, but I don't even want to watch the video right now. I just don't have the energy to. We'll look at that another time. But anyway, going back to D2, we can't allow for, you know, when we can't allow for these people to go without discipleship, y'all. We can't, because then they end up in a mess, and they end up pulling a Kanye West. We got to be careful about how we go about things too. And you know, that's why I said when someone famous come into Christ, like, let's not look at them like, oh, they're famous, oh, and we like look at them for like some type of guidance. No, we supposed to help guide them. We supposed to help lead them to Christ. And it's sad. It's really sad. And that's what I want. That is exactly what I want Christian Rock to do. Is I want her to get into some type of fellowship. She's gonna have to cut off some friends. She's gonna have to cut off some old things she's doing if she want to really grow in her faith. Or because if not, she'll end up right back out there in the world doing worldly stuff. And we can't let our newcomers or new believers or new followers of Christ, we can't let them fall back in the world so quick, y'all. And we can't be so quick to like get on to them. Like, I guess we can't be so quick to be like, see, I knew she wasn't a Christian. Oh, I knew you wasn't a Christian. Well, they ain't got discipleship. What do you think? You know, let's look at the let's check out this right quick. Hold on. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? It's good stuff. Y'all remember the parable of the farmer scattering seed in Matthew 13? It said, later that same day, Jesus left the house and sat beside the lake. A large crowd soon gathered around him, so he got into a boat. Then he sat there and taught as the people stood on shore. He told many stories in an informal parable, such as this one. Listen, a farmer went out to plant some seed. As he scattered them across his field, some seed fell on a footpath, and a bird came and ate them. Other seed fell on shallow soil with underlying rock. The seed sprouted out quickly because the soil was shallow. This what happened. But plants soon wilted under the hot sun, and since they don't have deep roots, they died. They don't got it. So we already see. And let's just jump down, because I know y'all all heard the parable before, right? Well, we'll just read it. Other seed fell among thorns that grew up and choked out the tender plants. Still other seeds fell on fertile soil, and they produced a crop that was 30, 60, and even 100 times as much had been planted. Anyone who hears with ears to hear should listen and understand. His disciple came and asked him, "Why do you use parable? Why you talk to people when you talk to people?" He replied, "You are permitted to understand the secrets of the kingdom of heaven, but others are not. To those who listen to my teacher, more understanding will be given, and they will have abundance of knowledge. But those who are not listening, even what little understanding they have, will be taken away from them. This is why I use these parables. For they look, but they don't really see. They hear, but they really don't listen to understand." So it say, now listen to the explanation of the parable about the farmer planting seed. The seed that fell on the footpath represent those who hear the message about the kingdom and don't understand it. The evil one comes and snatch away the seed that was planted in their heart. So this could be, if she's not careful, this can be Christian rock right here. Because the seed, it fell on, the seed was planted in her. She heard the message, but she explained, she even said in her video, like, she's don't understand a lot of stuff in the Bible, right? So the evil one can come and snatch away the seed that was planted. That could be her. Like, that could become her. Then it say the seed on the rocky soil represent those who hear the message and immediately receive it with joy. But since they don't have deep root, they don't last long. They fall away as soon as they have problem or persecuted for believing in God's word. This could also become Christian rock. This could become her. And say, the seed that fell among thorns represent those who hear God's word, but all too quickly the message is crowded out by the worries of this life and the lure of wealth, so no fruit is produced. This right here, any of these three could be a Woah Vicky. But I really could see like how 22 can really fit Woah Vicky, because she's in the word, she's sharing the word and stuff, but all the worries of this life and trying to keep up with this wealthy lifestyle, then no fruit is produced. Like, she's not producing no fruit. Like, we see it. Like, her page ain't producing no fruit. There's nothing that say Christian on here, right? Like, this is not fruit, the wealth, showing off wealth, like, that's not fruitful, y'all. And say right here, it's crowded out by the worries of this life and the lure of wealth. So this can really happen to any of us. And it said, the seed that fell on good soil represent those who truly hear and understand God's word and produce a harvest of 30, 60, or even 100 times as much had been planted. So these are people who hear the message. They go share the message. They stay in the faith. This is someone, I don't know his personal life, but from the looks of it, look like Holy Gabbana, who Woah Vicky used to date. He's still in it. Like, He's still going at it. He's still in the word. Um, and I can see why they did break up. Um, you know, they wasn't evenly yoked. But man, I just want Woah Vicky. I mean, if she see this, I want you to really just look at what are you doing? You know, being a Christian is not just about believing in Jesus and believe that He died on the cross for your sin, and you know that you can just do whatever willingly, and you know you can't be as a Christian. You gotta be a better example for people. You can't be trying to have one foot in the world and the other foot, you know, out there in the word. Like you can't. And I understand it can be really challenging. It can be. I struggle with that sometimes. This time I want to dip back out there, or I may want to indulge in things that of this world, and there's sometimes I may fall short. Um, but to really just absorb myself into the world, I can't do that, man. I just can't. Um, and I'm not. That doesn't make me perfect or any better than Woah Vicky. Um, because like I said, like when I was watching some of her videos before all this happened, man, she seemed like she was really deep in the word. Like she was so deep, like, and I don't know what happened. Um, or maybe I do know what happened. She got crowded out by the worries of this life right here, you know, and the lure of wealth and the people she surround herself with. I don't know who this is, but I don't know if they're her baby daddy, boyfriend, whatever. But it's the people you're around, man. You can't surround yourself with people who's not of Christ. Just like Christian Rock, she can't keep surrounding herself with people who's not of Christ. You gotta surround yourself with other people of Christ. If you wanna try to survive in this world, you have to. You need discipleship. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm tired. I just decided to make a video. It's been 5 days since I made a video, so I had to put some out there. It's Holy Week. I hope everyone have a blessed day. And if you like this video, make sure you like it. And also, the light would just really help get this video out to other people just like you. Also, feel free to subscribe if you want to continue to watch more topics that we talk about. And feel free to share it with a friend or family. But other than that, man, I'm out.